Health issues are often part of aging. With some tips on managing medications is Nurse Jackie of Bayshore Home Health. You're watching Daily Web TV.
Well, there's a lot of trials and tribulations to medication management, and as we age and we require more and more medications for our chronic diseases, we want to include taking multivitamins, we may be taking some over-the-counter types of medications, it becomes a challenge. So how do we manage that? Because what we found is there's about 300,000 Canadians that are ending up in emergency departments being hospitalized for taking medication improperly. So how do we manage our medication? How do we build it into our daily busy lives? And how do we know if we need to take one in the morning, two at night, one without food, one on an empty stomach, one taken with food? So if you look, it can be very, very confusing. And medication shouldn't be confusing because it's helping us stay healthy and managing our lives and our chronic diseases. The important things that you should be asking your pharmacist are questions around how you can manage your medication. I think the most important thing is developing that relationship with your pharmacist. And when you get a new type of medication or a new prescription, you really want to sit down, understand why it is that you need to take that medication, what is it going to do for your health and help you manage your health, what you should be monitoring, because it's important to know if a medication's working or not. And ultimately how it builds in with your other types of medications that you're taking. There are certain types of medications that may not be able to be taken at the same time. So how do you, again, build that into your routine? There's many different types of devices that you can get in your home to help you manage your medication administration. And if you look at some of the traditional packaging, it can be very challenging for individuals to have to open the devices, the bottles, but more importantly to remember what they've taken when they've taken it. So you may have something like this, which is called a blister pack, that your pharmacist will prepare for you with all the medications already prepared, and it's just a matter of per day, how many times, depending on breakfast, lunch, dinner, evening, and then the days of the week. And another device is a snap pack that, again, you can have pre-filled either by a family member, yourself, and when it comes time to that particular day or time of day, then your medication is there and it's prepared for you. So again, you're not having to go back to the bottle. So injectables, again, can be a challenge. The iPort is a very new device that allows the individual to prick themselves once every 3 days with a needle. So then the needle stays in place with this special device, and now instead of injecting directly into the skin with maybe 6 different injections a day, they're only going to inject into the port. So it saves that stress and fear of breaking the skin each time. So another device that is used for individuals who have diabetes and need to take injectable medication is an insulin pump. And the insulin pump is similar to the iPort, where the device is placed onto the skin and there is a machine that is attached to the actual device. And now that machine is pre-programmed to give the injection medication based on maybe a finger prick, glucose test, and or a pre-programmed for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So again, it completely takes away from the stress of the individual having to remember their scheduled types of injection times. So as you can see, there's many different types of devices out there. And the important thing about the devices is to really help you manage your medication. One other thing that I do want to mention that I think is very important, when we dispose of our medication, it's important that we bring it back to our pharmacy or a pharmacist. And there actually are bags that we can pick up at the pharmacy and put our medication in it, bring it back. We don't want to throw it down the toilet. We don't want to put it in the garbage because of environmental issues and many other important issues. So package your medication and bring it back to your pharmacist.
For more medication management services, please contact bayshore.ca. And don't forget to ask your pharmacist about a yearly meds check.